Hello everyone, the Pineapple Hoovian here with Big Finish's latest and seemingly penultimate Time Lord Victorious story, Genetics of the Daleks. Co-created by Escape Hunt, the company that creates the Doctor Who puzzles and escape rooms, although since I live in Australia I've unfortunately never been able to experience an Escape Hunt product. In this story, the Fourth Doctor is dropped on a colony ship by the Time Lords, as he believes, and he must deal with multiple problems, not limited to insurgents, a Roboman, and the final Dalek of the Time Squad, last seen in the audio story, Mutually Assured Destruction, my review link in the description. Let's get into the story, so, spoiler warning for those who are worried. The Fourth Doctor is as good as ever in this story, but he only appears after a third of the story has already taken place, with the first third completely relying on setting up the supporting cast and how the Dalek had arrived on the ship. This ship is home to thousands of humans frozen in cryostasis, and the story opens with a new pilot and security officer waking up due to the unfortunate accidents that the previous members faced. These two are joined by an older pilot, the medical officer who unfreezes people, and a scientist who has seemed to pick up a frozen Dalek while they were collecting resources. Although, thankfully, there was no creature in the casing. Or was there? It turns out that the scientific officer has not been entirely truthful, as when he opened the Dalek casing, the creature made a deal to finish building its casing eventually. This officer gets mentally controlled and is subjected to a worse fate later on. At the same time, a plot to overthrow the ship is in place as both the cryo-engineer and the security officer are impersonating the original occupants of the pods, along with many other replaced workers in Section 4. These are members of a criminal syndicate that want the ship for themselves. This leaves the Doctor and the remaining two innocent crew members with a lot to deal with. In a new and twisted turn, it seems the Dalek has been experimenting with its own cells to create new Dalek mutants, while he manipulates the science officer to build more casings. This scientist is eventually turned into a Dalek in a gruesome and violent scene using this Dalek's genetics. Ironic. The Dalek deals with the second story as when the corrupt member in charge of the cryopods opens Section 4 to release his buddies, the Dalek uses this to its advantage, and it had injected all of the bodies in that section with its Dalek cells, leaving them as shuffling and gruesome Dalek zombies. The connection to the wider story does not stop at this Dalek being from the Time Lord Victorious event, but its plan was a threat to the Doctor as an attempt to stop the destruction of the Time Squad in the Doctor's future, using its knowledge of the Time Lord Victorious to its advantage, stating that if the Doctor does not change his future, the people mutated and dying around him would stay that way, and that he would become a creature worse than a Dalek. The Doctor refuses and blows the Daleks to hell, since they connected themselves to the ship, which means the Doctor could reverse engineer or reverse the polarity.
I reversed the polarity of the neutron flow
Of this connection to beat them. The supporting cast are well developed and acted, apart from the scientific officer, who's a bit hammy at points. By the end of the story, the Doctor and the new pilot are the only survivors. But as the Doctor leaves the ship, thinking that he did a job well done, the pilot is killed by the only remaining Dalek as it tries to restore itself. So, Fourth kind of fucked up there. I'm guessing, since I can't do the escape room, but this probably leads into A Dalek Awakens. On the final note, this story is very entertaining with a good script and a pretty good cast. I give Big Finish's special Time Lord Victorious Genetics of the Daleks by Jonathan Morris an 8.5 out of 10. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Please leave a like if you liked it. Remember to check out these stories on Big Finish if you'd like to, and please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you're notified whenever I make a new release. Once again, thank you for watching. Bye!